Hey there friends, fans, and collectors. We are coming at you with a successful toy hunting spree at our local Target and a recap of this week's Mando Mondays. We got some fun news to talk about. Let's jump right in.
Commence primary ignition.
Before I begin, I want to remind everyone to hit the subscribe button below. It really helps support the channel, and it lets you stay on the forefront of the best Star Wars news and reviews as soon as I make them.
Welcome to another episode of Binary Sunset News. I am Mike, and today we're coming to you from our alternate location, the Binary Sunset Hangar, joined by our clone army. Last week, the reveals on Mando Mondays, which was week 6, was a list of watches. So, kind of cool for collectors that like to have their Star Wars all across them, but for figure collectors and people like that, it wasn't exactly a big reveal week. So I skipped it. This week, we had one reveal, and it was pretty damn cool. It is the Nerf Amban Pulse rifle. So the special rifle that Mando wears on his back, and we see him donning his awesome disintegrator sniper rifle. There's going to be a 1:1 scale version of that made by Nerf that shoots Nerf darts, has faux wooden handle, it lights and sounds, looks really, really amazing. Now that is up for pre-order across many different retailers, and it's not going to be shipped out to us until next year. The Amban Pulse rifle is not an exclusive, so be sure to check other retailers for that. The price range does vary from $140 to $120, it seems to be as a lowest price, and different retailers have different ship out times. So as far as I've seen, Entertainment Earth seems to be the fastest one, and be sure to check the links down below for that. This may be the final 2 weeks of our Mando Mondays, which means we have only 2 episodes left till the end of the second season. This has been a roller coaster fun ride this season, and I can't believe that we're already seeing the end of it. I've really enjoyed that they've done this Mando Mondays coinciding with releasing collectibles and toys with this entire season. It's a really, really good formula that I hope Hasbro continues as the seasons go on. As I've mentioned in a previous video, the Target exclusive 6-inch Black Series Remnant Stormtrooper, the pre-order online sold out almost immediately. This was the first Target exclusive that was going to be pretty hard to find on the shelves, and it recently showed up in the app and was able to be found. So make sure to check that app. I found mine. I'm going to be doing a review of this very shortly, but make sure to check your Target app because it is not 100% accurate, but for the most part, it's been really helping me track down some of these figures. The DPCI code is also listed there. I'll put that below in this video also, but that helps the Target people also pick out these figures exactly and know exactly where they are on the store and also in the storage room. So this really, really helps. It was exciting to see them. And big news also, the 6-inch build-up pack, that was another Target exclusive of the Mandalorian and the child figure that sold out also immediately online, has been seen in some stores. Now that is selling out ridiculously fast. The good news is, as Yakface reported earlier this week, there is a huge shipment of Black Series exclusive figures that are coming to the US. It's coinciding with the holiday season as well as the new year, but that includes the Jar Jar Binks figure, the Mandalorian build-up, Target exclusive pit figure, and all of the last wave of the Black Series figures. Hopefully that includes also the Vintage Collection figures. I'm not confirmed on that, but as far as I know, there's a lot of Black Series figures coming our way. While you're out there searching for these figures, be sure to treat the people who work at these stores with respect. You should always be doing this, but this is an incredibly stressful time of year and in the world, and these workers are doing the best they can to get these toys and these figures on the shelves for us, especially this season. So be respectful of these people. Bring all the stuff, do all your homework, bring all the stuff you need to make their search for these the fastest as possible. And like I said, a big way that helps is looking in the app and seeing if they actually have your figure in stock, and then coming loaded with the DPCI code. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a little code that exists in the store. It's pretty much what the barcode is on the bottom of the figure, and it links with the Palm Pilot, not Palm Pilot, oh my God. it links with the iPhone or whatever device is in their pocket that is a Target device or Walmart device, and they put the code in and it lets them know exactly where the figure is, where the toy is. So it's a huge help. I'll list that below. I like to post that as soon as I get that, but I'll list that below with some of the figures that I know that for. This upcoming year of 2021 marks the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. And to honor this anniversary, they are doing a bunch of different launches and releases for figures and collectibles throughout the year. We have seen that these figures are going to get their own little, or whatever gets released in this year is going to get its own little image that says Lucasfilm 50. And the first figures that are going to be launched with this image are the archive figures. Now, we've been talking about these archive figures. These are not going to be exclusives, but we did learn this week that they're going to be showing up in stores before this year's end. So I have DPCI codes. I'll post those under this. Take a look through that, but they should be showing up in Target stores around December 15th. Now, for those who forgot, this is the Grand Admiral Thrawn. This is the Luke and Han Solo in their Hoth gear, and Clone Commander Cody. These are great 6-inch figures to add to anyone's collection and fan voted on, so really exciting to be seeing those, especially with the new packaging and logo. Now this, as we know, is the first wave of the Archive series for the year of 2021. Really, really cool. We're going to be seeing that before the end of 2020. Heading on to the rumor report, on Monday, Yakface reported that we have 4 additional figures that are going to be coming to us sooner rather than later. These figures are codenamed Sun, Wind, Rain, and Snow. And an update to this rumor report is that these figures can now be found in the Target system. So we have DPCI codes for these figures. We don't have a release date. We don't know who they are, and we don't know when they're releasing. But exciting that there's another line of figures that's going to be hitting exclusively, maybe to Target. They come in at the $24.99 price point, which is either a Galaxy's Edge item or maybe a spin-off Black Series item. Now, we previously saw a whole line of figures, which was the Clone Wars series figures from Walmart this summer. Maybe it's a line similar to that. Maybe it's just a continuation of more of the Galaxy's Edge figures we know we're going to be seeing. Some other fun additions to the rumor report this week. Now, StarWars.com has its own little webisode show that used to be awesome and now it's just okay. But this week they had a fun little game that showed a tiny image of a future figure that's going to be released in the upcoming Mando Monday. And it seemed to be, I'll put the image up, let me know in the comments below what you think it is, but to me it seemed to look like the abdomen armor of a Death Trooper. Now, we have been teased for a little bit about a new Black Series Death Trooper to coincide with the Mandalorian Season 2. We had one from the credit collection, which was fantastic, but we are in need of an update. Last up are 2 new Black Series figures that come from The Rise of Skywalker. Now, as everyone knows, I'm not a big fan of the last trilogy. These figures are 2 ones that I actually do think are pretty cool. This is the flashback sequence with Jedi training between Luke and Leia. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put my hands on them, but we're seeing these as potential figures down the line. On to the vintage collection. Now, Walmart had received a bunch of exclusives for figures this year. They always do. They received a particularly large amount of exclusives across Hasbro this year with the cancellation and pushing back of a bunch of conventions. Now, this is not a bad thing. I love store exclusives, but those of us that did pre-order a bunch of the exclusives this week and this last week have been receiving some emails of delays and in some cases cancellations. Now, this is a really bad situation, especially because a lot of us are still waiting on our Clone Wars figures, the Clone Wars Black Series figures that we pre-ordered this summer. And we've been delayed 2 or 3 times, and some of us have been shipped them, some of us still haven't. Now, this is also true with the Walmart exclusive holiday figures. I have them in the back right there, but as you can see, I have 4 right there right now, and the only one I'm missing is the exclusive one from Walmart. Now, it was supposed to ship out on December 3rd to coincide with the holiday season, and we got an email that we're not going to receive it till the 15th of January. So, I mean, cool idea for a holiday figure, but it would be nice to receive the figure somewhat close to the holiday season. Now, there was a bunch of vintage collection figures that are exclusive to Walmart also. That is the Mandalorian figure and the child figure, which would be the first time we're seeing the child figure in the vintage collection scale, which is a really big deal, and the Incinerator Trooper. Now, both of these figures are on the Mandalorian pillbox and the Mandalorian card bag, and they're both Walmart exclusives that were set to ship out at the start of December or midway through December. Now, a lot of us have gotten emails that are saying our Incinerator Trooper figures are delayed until January 15th also. This is a big bummer, and unfortunately, some people are getting emails out there that are cancellations for these Incinerator Troopers. This is an incredibly disappointing action, and I hope this gets mended, and I hope that it gets turned around very quickly. Now, the Walmart Vintage Collection Build-Up Pack, which is a figure set that includes the Mandalorian in full Beskar, as well as the child and the Priam, first time to be seen in the Vintage Collection scale, is a Walmart exclusive that is yet to be delayed. Now, it's following its track on time, and it's supposed to be shipping out to us next week on the 15th, if everything goes right. And as far as I can tell, it seems to be on time. Now, I'm holding my breath and I'm knocking on wood, hoping that we don't receive an email delaying this figure, as the other figures that Walmart has have been delayed. But who knows now? I'm holding out hopes, and let's see. The Mandalorian Build-Up Pack, which is the Black Series Target exclusive child figure and Mando figure, which sold out like crazy, is now finally being able to be found in stores. Not only is this figure now seen in some stores in stock in the Target app, but you could also use the app to pick up the order. Now, this is very unheard of for a lot of Star Wars figures, especially exclusive figures, but they are in stock in some stores to an amount where you can just place your order and not have to chance it and run in and grab one. This is great news because I'm also pleased to announce that the recent Vintage Collection wave is also being seen on shelves, restocked with these figures. Now, this includes, as far as I can tell, all brand new Vintage Collection figures. That is the 3 Mandalorian figures, Moff Gideon, the Armorer, Mando in his full Beskar, Captain Rex, and Darth Vader for the first time seen on the Rogue One card. Now, comment below and let me know if these figures have been seen previously, but I know the Mandalorian ones haven't, and I can't think of a Rex the last time I've seen a Vintage Collection Rex. Now, this is incredibly cool. These are all amazing, amazing figures. I'll leave the DPCI codes for those down below, and I'll remind people that these figures aren't individually listed, they are part of a set. So when you go to Target, you only need one DPCI code, and using their iPad system they have on the wall, you can see if they have any in stock, on hand, or in the back of the store. If you're not willing to wait, you can still pre-order almost all those figures across many retailers and receive them at the start of January.
Thanks for watching another episode of Binary Sunset Review. Tune in here for the best Star Wars news and reviews as soon as I make them.
Thanks again for watching. Your views are always appreciated, as well as your likes. Please comment below and let me know what you think. Have a great day out there. Stay safe, stay sane, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.
I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe.